Thank you. Thank you for having me. I think the genetic testing, the immune testing is going to be huge. I think it's the future directions for the diagnostic treatments, and particularly the targeted treatments. You really need to link those medications with the specific target so that make the biggest bangs for the bucks.
Let's talk about China specifically. What's behind the rise there in breast cancer rates and liver cancer rates in that country?
Well, there's two different cancers, obviously, particularly for women, the breast cancer, there's a couple of reasons. The aging population is the biggest risk factors. When people getting older, they're more likely to get mutations in the genes and also lack the ability to correct those mutations. And also there's some lifestyle change. The current generation of women, they tend to have one kid because one-child policy, and usually have the kid in the late age. And also they are less likely to breastfeeding compared with the previous generations. And some other health factors might also contribute in this rising in breast cancer. For the liver cancer, it's a different story. It's very much a chronic infection disease. For hepatitis virus B and C, those are major contributing factors.
What are some of the challenges that remain in fighting cancer? We know that there's so much money spent in developing and testing and treating cancer. Are we any better off?
Oh, there's a huge growth in terms of the 5 years survival mortality. I think in China, in the last cycle in the COMCAST study, actually they have seen a 10% improvement in the 5 years survival rates. Given the size of countries, a small percentage change means there's a lot of lives have been saved with the progress in technologies and also the health system strengthening.
But what are some of the challenges that remained? Any hurdles ahead?
I think the big thing is still the education, raising the wellness, reducing the smoking. The smokers still represent half of the adult males in China. Anything we can really cut the smoking rate, that's going to be helpful for everyone.
And we know there's a big effort underway there in China to do that. Dr. Lizheng Shi, thank you so much for joining us from New Orleans.
Thank you.